Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Themis Diamore, and I'm here with your What Do You Need to Know reading for whatever sign comes out next. My butterflies, I first want to start off and begin by with a friendly reminder to if you are seeing these videos, be mindful that I only operate under one tarot channel on this platform. That's Themis Diamore. So be sure that if you're looking for additional guidance or insight, make sure that you're following the right channel so that you can get that authentic service that you may be seeking. I hope you all are feeling like the blessings that you are today. We're gonna see what energy we get out here for today, my butterflies. The song that was playing during your pre-shuffle was Solange, Cranes in the Sky. So with that particular energy, there may be an energy where you or someone connected to you may have been in the energy of trying to self-soothe. This could also be connected to, trying to find things, to do to avoid your emotions, avoid how you feel. So distractions are very, 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 very relevant here. This energy could be about someone may have tried to make some moves. They may have traveled or set some plans in motions for themselves. That's the energy I was picking up as well. Someone may be defending themselves because during the pre-shuffle, the energy, the justice card showed up, and it was a courtroom on the card. So someone may be on trial. They may be having to defend themselves. You could be connected to Leo because the Leos had that type of energy where something was being reviewed, investigated, type of thing. Um, but all in all, with that energy, I was really picking up someone may have traveled or done something, put some type of plans in motions. And then Jill Scott, the song Golden came on. And the song Golden is that energy further confirms my feeling that there was something about forward movement that is really being highlighted here. Something about going forward. So someone may be celebrating their growth or freedom, especially with that justice energy, showing out. Someone may be gaining, getting some type of freedom where they are going to be celebrating, where they're going to be feeling like they're living their life like it's golden. Or there may be, something that's currently going on. Someone may be, in the energy, of, feeling happy and free and, just, full of life and zest. And that may be the energy that you may be stepping into. Let's see who this energy is for. My Virgos. That may be the energy that you are stepping into, my beautiful Virgos. This energy, as I said, something, with that courtroom energy, this is something about somebody being vindicated. Someone feels, they're going to be vindicated for something. They may be feeling, they may have dealt with something that they were dissatisfied with because I saw, the four cups energy. So someone may be discontent, maybe not satisfied with something that's tied that justice energy. And I also saw the 1010. I saw 1010 as well. So this could be about some type of cycle that's completing. A cycle that's completed for you or someone, attached someone or something that's attached to you. It's tied to some type of chaos, upheaval type of energy. You may be connected to a Leo, as I stated earlier, because Leo had that chaos, upheaval energy, and you might be connected to an air sign. Aquarius is, that's the one that's sticking out to me, especially with, because I was being reminded of the solar eclipse that we have coming up soon on the 17th. And that energy is happening during Aquarius season. So you may be connected to Aquarius, or something may be, a vindication may come towards you or someone during the season of Aquarius. All right, my Virgos, let's jump right into this reading and see what energies we pull for you. I have already pre-shuffled the cards off screen. I'm going to shuffle them a bit on screen. What's this? There may have been an impulsive energy, or someone was feeling daring. Someone was feeling, witty, and with this Knight of Swords energy. Someone may have, been ready to be fierce and determined to aggressively pursue some goals, surrounding an energy where someone may have felt just defeated. This energy could be about someone feeling a bit pessimistic, gearing up for the worst. The energy where someone wanted to put some type of wands down. Wands are desires, that spark, that inspiration. So there's an energy here, my butterflies, where there may have been impulsive action taken towards slowing something down, taking geared towards someone maybe gearing up for the worst, or someone being in a pessimistic mindset. That energy is relevant to you somehow, some way, my Virgos. Whether that's yours, or the energy of something or someone connected to you. Thank you, Spirit. Right. You may be connected to a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart. Gemini had that energy of the Eight of Swords, the energy of feeling powerless and feeling like a victim to a situation. All right. You may be connected to a Pisces. I'm picking up some of that Piscean energy with the stagnation, with that, high, hangman energy. Clarifying energies for Pisces. Clarifying energies. Thank you. Yeah, you could. I'm getting still get pulling a lot of Leo energy as well for you. So you may be a Virgo Leo cusper, or you may be dealing with a a Leo, or you just may have Leo in your chart, dealing with someone who's operating in that energy. In the current energy that we have for you, my Virgos, we have the energy of the Eight of Swords, as I told you. This energy, feeling, having, feeling powerless, feeling stuck, that overactive mind energy. That energy, where you may be feeling like a victim. You may feel like, everyone is laughing at you. So many people you may feel like people know things. You may be feeling judged with that judgment energy. You may be feeling judged for something. Or this is the energy that is connected to you somehow, some way. This energy is being clarified by the energy of distance, divorce, ghosted, separation. So you may be feeling like, feeling a victim to some type of, separation that may have happened. You may be feeling judged because you may be going through a divorce. You may be having to leave something behind. You may be feeling judged. You may be feeling like powerless. You may be feeling stuck in a situation where the overall energy, the energy that's tied to it, is something about ghosting. And whenever I pull the ghosting energy, that energy is, to me, it's always things done behind the scenes. So you may be feeling a victim to something that was done behind the scenes. All right, in the energy that's working for you that you may not realize, that's the Two of Swords energy. This energy of indecision. So there may be a something that's going on in your immediate surroundings, or in your in your environment at the time, where you may be having to make a choice that may be hard, that may be painful. And this choice may be between two lovers, or two energies that because doesn't have to be people. This could be just be two energies where you don't know which way you want to go. Two energies that where you feel connected to them both in some type of way. And that what makes the decision making hard for you. And this energy is being clarified by the energy of cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awakening. As I told you that earlier, there may be someone gaining some type of freedom. But this is in the position of what's working for you. So this energy where you may have been indecisive about, taking a stand, freeing yourself, awakening to an energy. That energy is here to assist you. The you making the necessary decisions that you need to make for yourself frees you up and allows you to have that freedom. It gives you that power you need to stand up for yourself, to awaken and allow others to know the decisions that you're making. So you may be in the position where you are the judge at this moment, my Virgos. You're the one that may be making the final decision between two things you care about. That's what you have working for you, my butterfly Virgos. The energy where you are in a position to make those decisions. That's working for you. In the energy that's being highlighted for the problem, Spirit wants to highlight for us. This is the energy, of innovation. This is the magician energy. This is the power to manifest. Like I said, this is a lot of Leo energy that I'm picking up. Leo had the Queen of Wands energy. That's the feminine version of manifestation. And now we have, a more masculine version, with the magician's energy. So there may have been something that you was working on that had something to do with the old exes, their relationship, old ways. So the problem may be you trying to manifest something that has already ran its course. Something that you may just be holding on to, or something that's just holding on to you. You trying to find new ways of using what you got to get what you want. Spirit is highlighting that as a problem because something about it needs to be locked away. See the lock on the door? Something about it needs to be locked away. Something about it, the love for it is so very small. Look at all of that door with that little bitty heart. Something about it is losing its luster. In whatever you're trying to manifest that needs to be, left behind. This could be, an idea. This could be a behavior. This could be, connections with this two of Swords energy and this love affair energy that's coming up next. Over here this protection energy as well. So this could be something that involves others. So this could be about, people that you gather with. But whatever it is for you, my butterflies, you use your discernment. But this is about the way that you're going about, making it work for you, bringing it into your reality. That's the problem. And in the possible obstacle or blockage that's creating this problem is the energy of stagnation. How you're perceiving something. How you're projected off something. And with this being right beside the magician's energy, it's pretty much telling me that you may have been, manifesting something or trying to project something to look a certain way. Or you wanted it to appear a certain way. And Spirit is asking you to change how you're projecting outwardly. And also change how you're perceiving it inwardly. Because this energy is tied to a love affair. Some type of secret, something that, may not be, on the surface. Something that's, risky. It doesn't have to be a person again. This could be just something that, you don't want others to know about. Something that you may feel like you need to keep under wraps. Something that may be a bit shameful or you view it as shameful. But that's what's creating this energy where you are, trying to manifest something, feeling stuck when it comes to some type of thing that you're tied to. The things that you have to keep secret for long periods of time, those are not things that are usually healthy for you. Because what's healthy is living in the truth, living in the light. That's why the Sun card is the happiest card. Here, they got another Leo reference, see? The Sun card is a happy card. And that's the energy that you actually want to live in. And the best possible outcome energy that Spirit is highlighting for you, my Virgos, is the energy of the Seven of Wands. Some type of defense. As I told you earlier, someone may be defending themselves against something. They may be trying to protect, this energy, where they are, this energy where they are enjoying themselves. This nightlife life. Energies where they're taking gambles. Where, there may be possible seductions with this striptease energy. Something about it, gives off, just, fun time energy. And someone may be trying to defend that. Spirit wants you to be mindful in the future of trying so hard to hold on and defend a position where you may be gambling and, just focused on having a good time and just looking at that as something that's going to fulfill you. The energy that's motivating this top row of cards is the Eight of Pentacles. This is about you putting your hard work and your focused efforts, laying the groundwork for something. Leo's had this energy in the last reading that I had. I'm picking up strong Leo here. Or someone operating in that energy. That energy, of confidence. The energy, of, being, courageous and impulsive and fierce. The energy, being full of life and zest. That could be your energy or the energy of someone connected to you. But that's the energy that I'm picking up here. Some energy wrapped around someone, being confident, being very, very highly confident in their abilities, which is this Eight of Pentacles, skillful. And the energy that's motivating this bottom row of cards, my butterflies, is the antisocial energy. The energy of in your feelings, silent treatment, feeling left out. So someone may have been trying to be skillful when it came to, putting someone in their feelings. Someone may have been skillful with trying to put you in your feelings, leaving you out of stuff, giving you the silent treatment, my Virgos. But this energy is here. It's connected somehow. Someone is doing this to you, or you're feeling the need to do it to someone else. You're trying to work hard on doing it towards someone else. Or someone has been putting in hard work, focused efforts towards doing this to you. Apply how it fits for you, my Virgos. We're going to get a deep dive energy. We're at 17 minutes. So we can wrap this reading up. I don't want to keep you all here too long. Thank you, Spirit. These deep dive oracle cards will give us the energy that Spirit wants us to work on, that is best and most beneficial for us. This is they're doing that inner work. And the deep dive card we have is Flowing Peace. Release worry to be in the present moment and trust the natural rhythm of life. Letting go. Pisces had that energy as well. The energy of letting go. And you all are, the sister sign to Pisces. So that energy might be relevant to you. You may be ready to tap into that energy. The energy of letting go, of those 8 cups. Yeah, they were, they were joyful. This is like 8 cups energy. Yes, it was joyful. Yes, it was fun. Yes, it brought you your happiness, when it did. But there's something missing. And you may be worried about what's missing. You may be feeling like you might be getting left out of something with this antisocial energy. But Spirit wants you to release that worry and remain in the present moment. Because the things that are happening right now in the present moment for you in life, these are the things that are setting you up for those great, beautiful, big adventures and dreams that you have. My Virgos, you all really like to be, routine. And you all are very, very loyal. At this time, Spirit is asking you to be loyal to you. To do what's necessary so you can make those decisions that are best for you and gain your personal freedom. Until next time, my Virgos.